was devastating. I held it together for a little bit until I left the hospital, and then I broke down, just weeping and sobbing. And I was very angry, and I was in denial at first. I didn't believe that it could be happening to me. And my body was still so good that I refused to believe that it was happening. So it took me a while to actually admit that the doctor was correct. There really was something wrong with me, but it was devastating to say the least. The hard part was swallowing my pride and admitting that I needed help. I knew I needed help, but it took some time to humble myself enough to ask. Humbling to have to be cared for and have to be the center of attention for the wrong reason. Humbling to be prayed for. Humbling to fall down. Humbling to fail. Humbling to not be able to do a lot of things. I'm a very positive person, and as an athlete, I've always had a fighter mentality. So I just went into fighting mode, and I dealt with my emotions in a very healthy way through counseling, but I never went into depression because I believe that staying positive and having a positive fighting mentality was a winning formula. It was difficult to reconcile dealing with the prognosis of a short life. For me, it really focuses what I want and what I need. So I no longer think long term. I no longer make plans for 10 years down the road. I choose what is most important today. And really, it's a very freeing attitude. If everyone could just think that today is the most important day, and don't put off something until tomorrow that matters. If you can do it today and you want to, and it matters that much, do it now. It's very freeing to live that way. And what it does is it allows me to accept God's grace today, but give me hope for tomorrow. Just 2 weeks ago, I made the decision to stop driving. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But again, I decided that because it's more important for me to be able to stay alive and not hurt anyone than it is for me to stubbornly, pridefully hang on to my independence. I didn't know that was coming so fast. So there's things like that all along the way. It's like, I went to Africa this year. Well, it's getting harder for me to travel, so I have to think, how much longer will I be able to fly on an airplane? So the clock is ticking because I'm still getting worse. I have a lot of fear. I deal with fear every day. I'm afraid of being useless. I'm afraid of missing out. I'm afraid of being trapped in my body. I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of being miserable on the way there. Everybody needs to understand that we all have a limited amount of time. So what are you doing with your time? How are you spending your mental energy? If I'm spending my time being angry with someone, that cannot be the most important thing I should be doing. There's no way. And there's just countless examples of that. But for me, it means if I have someone that I care about enough to be angry with, I'm going to go to them right now. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to tell them exactly how I feel. I'm going to ask them how they feel. We're going to deal with it. And if it's a situation where they don't want to deal with it, I'm going to move on. Because I don't have time. There's too much I want to do. Every day is not long enough. There's so much that I want to do. Every day I go to bed going, man, I did not get to do everything I want. But everything I did, I wanted to do it.